Hi guys, Bran here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today I want to talk about something I'm very passionate about. Today I'm going to talk about why I think that the Xenomorph from the Alien series would be absolutely perfect for DBD. I have said before, when people ask me what would be the IP that you want the most for DBD to be able to snag, a lot of people say Jason, Springtrap from FNAF, Candyman obviously has been a long-waiting one, which I do want Candyman as well. But I feel like the one I want the most with my whole chest is the Xenomorph from the Alien series. Obviously, I posted a video before as well, talking about my introduction to horror, and the Alien movies were the first ones I was able to watch start to finish. So I can kind of thank the Alien series for getting me into the horror genre as a whole. So obviously, I feel very attached to having the Xenomorph in the, the game that's all about celebrating horror characters in the horror genre. But I feel like even more than that, even deeper than that, I feel like the Xenomorph very specifically fits the archetype of what a killer in DBD does, and there's a lot of precedence of gameplay mechanics inside the game that I feel like would mold into this character very well and make it kind of easy for behavior to implement. Let's go ahead and get started. So obviously the Xenomorph has some level of maybe stealth or chase. So in the movies, the Xenomorph kind of slinks around and surprises people out of nowhere. Whether you want to add a shortened tear radius or give them some sort of stealth ability, that already exists in the game as well. But or if you want to do the surprise aspect and have that be a chase or a lunge power, there's plenty of already chase and lunge powers. Obviously, there's demo shred. Obviously, I would like something if we're living in a perfect world, I would love something from Aliens where they run on the walls and stuff. But that's a nightmare to code. That's probably not happening. So something similar to demo shred, paired with something like a shorter tear radius, would probably really fit well for the Xenomorph as its chase power. I think that would work really well. Also, a lot of characters have a passive now. Sadako has the passive when it comes to the TVs and the condemnation. Obviously, the Dredge has a passive with the Nightfall situation, and with the Xenomorph, you could 100% do a passive having to do with the facehugger, with the alien's actual, eggs. I feel like that would be awesome. The first time, kind of almost like a plaything sort of situation, like a hex plaything. You catch somebody the first time, and you can almost like Pig put the facehugger on them. And when you hook them, the facehugger sits there, and maybe when you unhook them, the facehugger comes off. But now they're gestating, they've been infected. So that can come with certain levels of debuffs until you get rid of them. So, or if debuffs forever, depending on how weak or strong this character happens to start being. But I feel like I said, there's a lot of precedent for a lot of in-game character passives that pressure the survivors passively and build up over time. And I feel like having the facehugger do that would be really fantastic. Implementing the facehugger into the aliens power into its base kit, kind of like a good example is Nemesis in Resident Evil. Nemesis has the zombies. The real attraction with Resident Evil that's consistent across all games are the zombies. But the most popular antagonist probably is Nemesis. I think it's a similar situation with this alien situation. The most popular antagonist is the alien, the Xenomorph itself. But the facehuggers and the chest bursters are such a important part of integral to the lore and what's cool about the character, I feel like it'd be kind of sad to leave them out. So having something like that would be really cool to have alongside the character's base kit. Really, the last thing I'll talk about is some sort of leap ability or movement ability. Sounds really cool to this character. Like I said at the beginning with the chase lunge, obviously in a perfect world I would love some sort of wall scaling, or maybe. Okay, hold on. Actually, think about it this way. What if there was a way for the Xenomorph to traverse floors easily? For some reason, they're just really good at vertical traversal. Make it almost like a teleport, but not function like one. You know what I'm saying? It's functionally a teleport, but it visually looks like it's just crawling up. Maybe have this character kind of specialize in just scaling 2 floors in any situation, climbing up situations. They go to a main building, they can just go up and down really quickly. It's very niche, but if we're trying to make a character feel unique and interesting, that would be really cool to have a character that could somehow just cheat and just go through the floor, and that could be kind of what happens there. I think another alternative movement option that I think would be really cool is open up the idea of what VHS does with Wart, where he has that leaping ability. where he flies forward and lands. I feel like something like that would really, really synergize well with like the alien. I feel like that would really make that character feel like that character a lot. But I like this idea almost of like you can't code climbing. Like they're not going to be able to do that. That's just not going to be possible. But maybe, like I said, if there's some way for him to like teleport between floors like very, very quickly, and it just kind of like gives you like a visual effect that makes it look like it's climbing out of somewhere, that'd be really, really cool. I think that would be like really, really fantastic. And it would be a niche thing that kind of like only is helpful at main buildings and on indoor maps, but like it'd still be cool. It'd be something that's unique to that character, and kind of, instead of having a map dependent thing that kind of screws the character, have a map dependent thing that actually kind of improves the character, you know? But yeah, I know that was very rambly, but like, I don't know. I feel like I read the title of the video. I feel like this character would literally be perfect for DBD, and there's a lot of precedents of powers and passives and etc. that already exist in the game that I feel like it could be like very, very well and perfectly applied to the Xenomorph character, that I feel like would just fit right in. It would just fit snugly in the DBD roster in terms of the killer roster, and nobody would blink an eye. Like, it would just do a lot of really, really cool things, but still nothing too wild that wouldn't make it feel out of place compared to the other killers in the game. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think that Xenomorph would be a perfect killer for DBD, or do you think there's some challenges that we are not thinking about while we're making this video? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, friends. But if we do not, I will see you when I see you.